What is up, YouTube? Today we are going to be reacting to the world's most deadliest jobs. Okay, I've been wanting to know about this just out of like pure curiosity, and my friend, my fan, his name is Lane. I'm not going to say his last name just to keep his identity anonymous, but he requested, he was like, I posted a video, a wholesome video, okay? My sister making her squishy collection, he's like, boo, L video. Like, he ain't trying to look at anything wholesome, bro. Like, he just wants, like, I don't even know. But anyways, I did get a buzz, bro. I ain't showing that, bro. Not today. I made a short, but got a bling on me, feel me, chew. Let's go. Let's get into it.
Work, be it an angry boss, an unruly customer, or
Okay.
the occasional Karen. There are some jobs that are so dangerous, however, they'll put your troubles to shame. Today, we're taking a look at the top 15 riskiest jobs.
The top 15 riskiest jobs.
Number 15, infantry soldiers. It should.
Chat, y'all ever want to join the army, bro? Just be honest. Like you ever get the urge to just like join the army, serve? I ain't never gotten that. I ain't gonna cap, bro.
It has some major risks. However, amongst all military positions, few have it as rough as the infantry soldiers.
The infantry, that's like the level 1. Like, you load into any type of like RPG, any type of that game, like, the infantry is the lowest level. What are they talking about? Some hardest top 5 most dangerous skills, brother. Oh wait, if you think about it, the infantry, they do be getting sent out. Like, they cost like $1 normally, just like $1, send them out, infantry. So I would never want to be those, bro.
Typically at the bottom rung of the military hierarchy, these are the soldiers who do all of the hands-on work of interacting with locals, patrolling the hostile areas, and of course engaging in firefights. When you then further consider that these—
How do you even like get, like, why?
Cases can lead to suicide. It's clear that this job certainly isn't for everyone. Number 14, logger.
Okay, that was pretty deadly. That was pretty risky, but honestly, that was light work, bro. I played COD Zombies before, bro. Wait, what did it say, this one?
Working as a lumberjack.
Working as a lumberjack. Yo, comment down below if you know a single lumberjack, a full-time I've only seen that in like Clash Royale, bro. Timber. Like, who is an actual lumberjack? I cut down trees for a living. All right.
The world's most dangerous.
It's among one of the most dangerous. What is a tree gonna come down and just, you're gonna be snipping the tree, you're gonna be cutting it, and then the freaking tree, like in Fortnite, ever played Fortnite, you're cutting down the tree, and then the tree just falls on you. I mean, that's definitely got to be calculated, right? How often do people die from a tree squashing them?
Work from heights, which can lead to large falls. They also must contend.
Do people actually be falling, bro? To do that when I was little, and then you just, not even gonna say, bro.
Which can crush them if they misjudge where they'll fall. When you then further consider that,
I feel like if a tree was falling at me though, like I'm cutting it down, I could just dodge out of the way. You feel me? Like, it's a solid 5 seconds, like, and I just roll out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, these guys are. This is just like an average Joe, bro. Look, this guy's bald over here.
And rough terrain all make the risk level go up a notch. It's clear that the life of a lumberjack is far from luxurious. Fighting crime is no easy task, so it shouldn't come as a surprise that working as a police officer is far from safe.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I have been wanting to be a police officer, bro. I be watching those like body cam footages, bro. They just be straight up just like pulling up on people and enforcing stuff, bro. Like some just like guys just like so drunk or something, they'll just come in, you're detained, you're done, and they start fighting with them, and he's like. And they're just like, nah, bro. And then he just comes in, puts the handcuffs on him. They're fighting. Seems kind of fun at the same time, bro. But he just slammed his head down. Why did he need to slam his head down like that? Just gently put. He's tingling his fingers back there, thinking he can do something. Done. Imagine you do that and you just or something. That's all you, bro.
To an everyday situation. As a result, being part of the police force is definitely dangerous. Number 12, firefighters.
Oh, this is so scary, bro. Look, the fire is literally right there. Bro, tell me where the cameraman is, bro. Right here. Is he a firefighter too, just filming them walk through? Like, what's going on, bro? Why you need a flashlight? It's literally fire lighting up the whole room.
While firefighting is unsurprisingly extremely risky, The dangers that come from it go far beyond the massive flames and falling debris.
What does that mean?
Fighting a fire. This is because the fumes let off by one can be even more dangerous. In fact, the National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health found that firefighters have more than double the chance of developing both testicular cancer and mesothelioma as a result of their exposure to said fumes. As a result, we think it's fair to say that fighting flames is a risky game when it comes to your health.
Dang, okay, I ain't never gonna be a firefighter then.
Taxi drivers.
Taxi drivers. When I was a little kid, bro, I'm not even seeing them just cutting up in traffic. I always wanted to be a taxi driver.
May not seem too risky at first glance. It turns out that it's a lot more dangerous than you may think.
Really? Bro, you're just driving a car.
Because in fact, the taxi drivers are constantly on the road, which makes them prone to traffic accidents that could potentially be fatal.
Bro, I feel like it's mainly because taxi drivers are like low IQ. Let's say you have the option to take a taxi, just driving around, hey, taxi, or you calling it Uber. Uber's $1 more. Which one are you taking, bro? Are taxis like, I don't know. I don't trust a taxi anymore after being in an Uber. Uber's always been like so nice.
The risk that comes with handling money. As taxi drivers are often the victim of theft by criminals who want to make a quick
I do
buck.
be doing that. I ain't gonna care.
While rideshare apps such as Uber and Lyft have made the job safer by removing the cash element, considering the relatively low pay,
Yeah, they
it isn't
patched that,
exactly
bro.
a high-risk, high-reward type job. Number 10, roofers.
Roofers.
Surprisingly, roofing isn't exactly one of the safest jobs out there. After all, roofers...
You're in the house, right? Okay, and you hear them. I paid these roofers, bro. And then you just hear like, ah! And then that roofer just like, are you responsible for that? Like, that would be tragic, bro. I would never, like a roofer, he falls off your roof while he's working on it. That would be...
on end, especially on long, hot summer days. It certainly isn't out of the question for roofers to fall.
But it's low-key, like... Bro, I've always wanted to be a construction worker because, like, you can literally wake up in the morning and you get to work outside all day. Like, I'm not trying to be cooped up.
Working on, thanks to us.
Like, it seems like such a good community. Look how much fun they're having out here, bro.
Now, these accidents could be avoided if a roofer was to wear personal protection equipment. However, many out there either choose not to or are not supplied with it, which makes the job a lot more dangerous than it has to be.
Bro, you got to get the right equipment, bro. Like, I've known from day one, bro, you got to have the right equipment. And you got to have protection, too. Like, you got to have the right equipment.
Jobs are filled with other hazards as well.
Like, some guy's just raw dogging it on my roof and he falls, bro. And his family sues me, bro. I'm going to say you didn't have protection, bro.
May not
Simple
be
as that.
obvious at first glance. For example, what many don't realize
Jeans
is that the
on?
overhead
Don't even
electrical
care,
and
bro. You got to be
telephone
having some kind of
wires
padding or
people's
something.
houses can be dangerous, as just one touch on a roofer can easily be electrocuted. There's also the fact that black tar as used in roofing is not exactly all that healthy, and ingesting it can lead to serious health problems down the line. But when you then consider that despite all of this, roofers only get paid about $40,000 per year, it becomes clear that the risk in roofing is probably not worth the reward. Number 9, garbage men. Although the job
Bro,
of
I always want to be a garbage man. Like, I seen them come by, one guy in the back just like standing, he comes by, grabs it, puts it in, he puts it in, he comes back, runs back on the thing, hitches a ride on the back. Tell me that ain't aura, bro. Like, you just aura farming all day long. Tell me that ain't the best job in the world, bro. You go there, just, you get the timing perfect. You go there, run, throw the trash, and then you just come back on. Your boy's driving you. You guys got good chemistry, bro.
garbage man.
Like, I was looking up to them, bro. They were my idols until I learned they make nothing, bro. They make...
Having a death rate at about twice that of
And they be stealing your food out your trash, bro. Look at this guy. He's stealing it. Why is he stealing out of the trash can?
Having a death rate at about twice that of police officers.
And nobody's stopping him. That's the crazy part. Because he's dressed up, bro. Anybody can dress up and do whatever they want. Bro, somebody's in there digging for the trash in the garbage can, and this junk just shuts on him and cuts him in half. Is that what's going on?
Corrosive material.
That's dangerous, bro.
Or dangerous chemicals leaking onto their skin, garbage men really have to be ready to expect.
So this is you're telling me this is the 9th? I mean, this is like the 12th most deadliest job in the world, bro. You gotta be.
As a consequence, despite earning a respectable salary, about $60,000 per year,
$60,000.
It takes just one bad bag for a serious fatality to occur.
Why am I so tired,
We're
bro?
constantly adding more people to the Top 5's production team to bring you all the best content.
Underwater welders.
Underwater
You ain't known that junk, bro. You ain't known that, bro. What? I'd never heard of an underwater welder, bro.
Great. Underwater welders. Working with
This is
power
actually
tools
a aura
already
job,
dangerous
bro.
enough. When you add an underwater element, the job really does get a whole lot riskier. Underwater welders have two main types of risk to deal with. The first group being risks associated
Bro,
with
how is there fire underwater? Like, that's gonna get put out right away. How's that even work?
deep water. And the second being those associated with welding. Regarding the
What?
dives underwater,
How is it dangerous, bro?
routinely have to deal
Are
with
sharks attracted to light? They'll come in there and eat you?
surfacing from water too quickly, hypothermia from cold temperatures, and drowning due to
Blah,
faulty
blah,
equipment.
blah.
However, regarding the welding,
I don't care about welders.
Number 6, landscapers.
Why is this the most replayed part of the video?
Cutting the grass or trimming a hedge isn't likely to harm you in any way, shape, or form.
Landscapers.
It turns out that landscapers
You know why it's dangerous? Because there's fools like this. This guy's like 90, bro.
have one of the most
I ain't letting him do
dangerous
my
jobs
job,
out there.
bro. I'd rather do it.
Danger comes not with accidents.
I just want to see what number
These
one
workers
is.
also often use power tools.
We're skipping, bro. I'm sorry. None of these are that deadly. I was thinking like lion wrangler, you know what I'm saying? Something like that, like shark spanker. No, not like that. I was thinking like life on the line type of stuff. You know, like hanging off the side of like hanging on the wires doing work, you know what I'm saying? Like just some crazy, bro. We're talking about farming. You got some old heads doing some farming techniques out here.
Therefore, when
How is this
farmers
dangerous,
try to make
bro?
repairs on the machines after they jam in the middle of a field, they'll sometimes lose arms and legs in the process. When you then further consider that other hazards such as grain silos, dangerous chemicals, and loneliness are also present in farms.
That's why there's no more farmers left, because this is the second most deadliest job in the whole entire world, being a farmer.
Farming is a lot harder than it may seem.
I could do that, bro. Ever played Farm Simulator?
Number 1, astronauts.
Nah, bro. This is the most fun job. Like,
Despite being some of the most highly trained professionals on the planet,
nah, bro. An astronaut, like, every kid has been wanting to be an astronaut, bro. So how could they say that's the most deadliest job? How do they know?
space launches are a
There's
pretty
barely
obvious
ever any
one.
astronauts.
Anyone who's watched the Challenger
That's not even a job. That's like a
TV knows that it doesn't take
occupation.
much for an entire spaceship to burst into flames.
That's like a
However, what many don't realize is that
That's like a
astronauts
vacation
also
right there,
experience
bro.
radiation. In fact, as put by NASA, the equivalent of 150 to 6,000 chest X-rays, depending on the length of the mission. This is furthered by the fact that prolonged time in a weightless environment can have severe.
like I've always wanted to be one of those people. Like the astronauts, they seem like they got no training, bro. They just go up there and float around. I could do that. I could really do that. Like they just get to go in zero gravity. How do I get to do that? Like that would seems crazy. I'm never gonna experience that.
Skeletal system, and it's normal for muscles to atrophy, bones to deteriorate, and brains.
They be
and
working
fluids
out
to
up there
change.
too, bro. I could literally live up there. I would be chilling.
Their position due to the lack
I
of
would be
gravity.
living in
As a
space.
result, even if they
Why are we
never
not?
are the victim
Why
of
have we not gone back to the moon, bro? I'm trying to live on the moon.
a mechanical issue for their entire career, astronauts will almost definitely have an
That is
increased
not a
risk of
real
health
video.
problems in their later years. However, one final consideration to keep in mind is that the
I still
mental
think I'm
health
gonna
of
be an
astronauts
astronaut
is
one day.
constantly
I think I can make it.
challenged on Earth and in space.
When does the astronaut draft come
Hours of
up?
research and constant training
When
is
does the
nothing
drafting
but
phase come
demanding.
up, bro? I'm gonna be like
This
class of
intensive work,
2026.
not just
I mean
on
class
Earth, but in
2029.
space, can be very isolating and lead to burnout.
I'm gonna get drafted. I promise, bro. Watch the draft. I'm gonna be there.
And have a lot of pressure on them to perform their duties well. It becomes clear that their job is unimaginably stressful. That's all we have for you today, everyone, and thank you all for watching. Let us know.
Oh, awesome camping inventions. Okay, we're gonna have to hold off. We're gonna watch this one next, but in another video. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching, and like and subscribe, like and sub, and I'll see y'all boys in the next one. Okay. Peace out.